Vive le français. Bonjour les amis, j'espère que vous allez bien. Aujourd'hui, je veux vous parler des urgences. Today, I want to tell you about the emergency in France. This video is in English. You can check the video in French language as well. So listen to it in French if you want to improve your French language. The emergency. You are in France. You have some issues. You need to call les urgences. Who should you call? Who should you call? If you have a fire or a car accident, or if there is the flooding, or there is someone who is hurt, or you have your cat is inside the tree, on top of the tree, or you have some bees, not bees, or some, I don't know how to say this, the bee or the insect inside your garden, and they are attacking people. You can call the firemen, les pompiers. The firemen in France are a little bit like Superman. They can do everything. They will come for the fire, they will come for your cat, to rescue your cat. They will come to rescue you if there is a flooding in your home. If you have an accident or a fight, the firemen will come. So many people like firemen, and you always call the number is le 18, the 18. Okay. Then there's of course the police. So the police is for everything is le 17. Le 17 is the police. So if you have the fight, if you have something, call the police. Then there is another number which is le 112, 112. 112 is very useful. It's for all of Europe, and they will forward you to the specific service. For the fire, for the police, for the medical emergency, so they will forward you to the right service, you know. In France, so all these numbers are available, even though you don't pay. They are free numbers. They are free numbers. So you just type the number, but don't do it for fun, because that's not good. In France, there are many. There are two different types of police. There is police and gendarmerie. Police and gendarmerie. Police and gendarmerie, they don't get along very well. That's what people say. Okay. Gendarmerie is the army. Gendarmerie is the army. So they are part of the army. The police is not the army. It's a civilian. You know, it's like a civil. They are like me. You know, police. Okay. In the cities, when you get attacked, when there is some violence, you are always called the police. There is the commissariat de police. In the countryside, and in most of France, you have la gendarmerie. La gendarmerie is in the countryside. In the city, like in Paris, in Lille, in Marseille, in all the cities, it will be police. You have two types of police. You have la police municipale, which is the city of the police, and you have la police nationale, which is the national police. So they have a municipal is just for one city. National is for all of France, police nationale. And then you have some special police also, but I will not tell you about this. And then in the countryside, you have la gendarmerie. La gendarmerie, they are taking care of usually of a very, very, very big territory. Gendarmerie, unfortunately, they lack the means. They don't have enough men, and they don't have enough income, enough money, you know. So the cars and everything, because they need to cover a very, very big territory, and there are not many people who live there because it's the countryside, and they need to deal with everything. So that's why many thieves, they often go to the countryside, because they know, I will go to the countryside, and there is not any police over there. There is the gendarme, but even the gendarme will take like 20 minutes to come because he's far away. So I have time to do my robbery, and I have time to take whatever I want. And by the time the gendarme arrives, it's too late. But still, gendarmes they can still have the helicopter, and they are very well trained, and they are very well dedicated. They are very dedicated, very, very, very good people, very high moral standards. So they do a good job. They really do a good job. Gendarme and police. What else can I tell you? Yes. There is in each city you have some kind of alarm, like some kind of alarm like this. This alarm is very important. In case there is a national emergency, they will have this alarm all over France. So if there is the war, if there is the attack, if there is the nuclear explosion, if there is the terrorist bombing, terrorist attack, they will have this emergency. And the best in that case, you can look on TV if they say something or on the radio, but you should go downstairs, go in the basement. This never happened in all my life, but who knows? So you need to know about this. They watch every Wednesday at 12 o'clock at noon. They will check that the alarm works. So you always hear this alarm every Wednesday at noon. They will just to make sure that in each city, in each place in France, this alarm works. You know. This alarm in the countryside is also used in a small village like here. It's used by the firemen, par les pompiers. The firemen, they will use this alarm because you know they don't use the phone or anything. And most firemen, they are les pompiers volontaires, so they are doing this job for free. 85% of the firemen, they are volunteer. It means they don't get paid. They don't get paid, and most of them they have another job. So, for instance, I am working as a teacher, and I am also working for the firemen for free because I want to give back to my community. So I am doing this for free. And then there is, I hear this, so I say, oh, there is an emergency. I need to go. Maybe it's night, it's the night, I'm with my kid and my wife, and oh, there has been some accident on the road, or there is a fire. I need to go to the office and go to the truck, the fire truck, and go to this fire, okay? So you will hear this quite often, huh? We live very close to the fire station, so when you hear this, you can see the people arrive with their car and run and get inside and change the clothes, you know, very quickly, because they are not the professional firemen. They are the guy who work as a baker or agriculture or young people. So I think it's really a good thing to do. Huh? So if you come to France and you really want to integrate, if you do things like this, you will create a strong friendship with many other people, and you will be really part of the community. So I think you should do something like this. There is also something that you can do is not the firemen, but it's la sécurité civile. Sécurité civile is similar to firemen, but they just take care of the health. So they will be there for the big event for free. They don't get paid, and then they know how, if someone has a heart attack, they know how to do it. If someone has some issues, they know how to do the gesture and help. They can help people, you know. It's called la sécurité civile. Also, some people, they will be in the army, but it's not the professional army. La réserve, l'armée de réserve, which is not the army. They are the people who do it for free, and they will have the rank in the army, but they are not inside the army. They're just doing this a few months each year, just or part-time during the weekend, and they are available for the army, you know. So you can do all this if you come to France. I'm not sure if it's open to the foreigners, to the foreign national, but I think even if you are a foreign national and you are in France, I think you can do it. Even if you, as long as you have the long-term visa, you can be part of this. Ok, bon, let me leave you. À bientôt les amis. Au revoir.